Ready? Well, good afternoon. I am thrilled to be here with all of you to mark a huge milestone for the Bookmobile. You know, when I was a young girl, I remember borrowing library books from the Bookmobile. And as kids, we all looked forward to the day when the Bookmobile visited our school. But years ago, the original Bookmobile fell into disrepair, and unfortunately, the city couldn't afford the repairs, so it went away. But in 2018, through a public-private partnership, we brought the Bookmobile back, but with a twist. This time, kids could select their own books, and they could take them home and keep them. And the Bookmobile has quickly become a staple in our community. And thanks to the work of so many, including Karen, Kelly, Wendy, and many, many others, we're standing here today with the Bookmobile having handed out over 20,000 books. Our children are our future, and because of the Bookmobile, we've been able to enrich the lives of children of all ages and instill in them a love of reading that will continue for generations. Our Bookmobile is everywhere, at schools, parks, at events. One of my favorite summertime pastimes is handing out books with Karen at City Hall Plaza and then sitting on the steps of City Hall and reading to our children. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that the kids are as excited to see Karen as they are to pick out a book to take home. And again, I want to thank everyone who's made this possible, including our library director, Denise Van Zanten, and the Manchester City Library, Dan Quirk of Quirk Motors, Dr. Gillis and the Manchester School District, Sousa Signs, and all of the volunteers who have shared their love of reading and books with children of all ages. And thanks to all of you, I know that our Bookmobile will continue to have a positive impact on children throughout our city for generations to come. Now, on to the next milestone, 30,000 books. So it's my pleasure to now call up here Dr. Jen Gillis.
Thank you, Mayor Craig. I just want to briefly say she grabbed a lot of my talking points for this afternoon. I just want to say thank you to all of the partners who helped us bring the Bookmobile back to life. Wendy Perrin, Kelly Jo Bell, and Karen from the library, they have been absolutely steadfast in making sure we've got books available for our students. From my perspective, having books in the hands of our students is absolutely at the core of what we do. We're a learning organization, and when we can expose and increase access to books for our students, it's a win-win in the city. So I just want to thank everybody who's here, from the wrap that went onto our van, to everybody who's been stocking it, volunteering. My heart goes out with a huge thank you. Thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How important is it to intervene early?
Oh,
reading
it's absolutely it's integral. There's no other way to describe it other than if I can get books in the hands of students, we can get them reading, we can get them to fall in love with reading and open the world through a book. If we can get them to be excited, it's learning. It's what we're all about. It's absolutely at the core. Thank you for that question.
Can you say and spell your name? I'm sorry. I know
Sorry.
it.
Jennifer Gillis, Jennifer, last name Gillis, Gillis.
And your title?
Superintendent, Manchester School District.
Who's next?
Hi, I'm Denise Van Zanten, the library director, and about 4 years ago, Karen came to me in my office and said, "Oh, I have an idea." And when Karen comes and says to you she has an idea, I have to worry if there's explosives or anything like that going to be involved. But this time, she had it was even bigger than that. She said, "We want to put the Bookmobile back on the road, and we want to give the books away to our children, to create libraries in their homes and create family reading." So I cannot say enough how thankful I am for the work that Karen, Kelly, and Wendy have done, as well as all of the school volunteers who have helped us with this project. And I'm just really proud to be here to mark this milestone. Thank you.
My name is Karen Islip, and I'm the head of youth services for Manchester City Library. And this all started at a summer 2018 when Wendy brought the idea of bringing back the bookmobile, and at that time, like Denise said, I had gone and said we need to do something to help improve the literacy, and from there it just went on. It bloomed into something fantastic. It's great to see the kids their face light up when we come to the parks or to their schools or to a festival. When they see us, they've got this big smile on their face, and then when they leave, they are grasping onto a book, and then they think it's the best treasured piece of literacy in their hands. So it's just amazing. So, thank you. And on let's do 40,000. 10,000 will be done next year.